Hi, I'm Marnie Pearson, back to talk with you about how to create your own amazing life. Today I want to talk with you about the biggest thing that gets in people's way, outside of fear, is how. How is what you want going to come to you. A lot of times we don't even set out in motion toward our goals, or we don't even go for what we really want because we have no idea how we're going to get there. We have these big insurmountable blocks ahead of us sometimes, things that look like, well, that's not even possible, so I may as well give up on that thing that I want because there's just no way around this obstacle that's looming overhead. You don't need it until you need it, okay? You don't need the way around until you are there. I'll give you an example. A lot of people don't even begin to write a book because they don't know who would publish it, or they don't know how to get it into print, or the whole process is so daunting that they don't even begin writing the book. Especially back in the days when there was no self-publishing, a lot of people didn't write books because they didn't believe that they could find a publisher, or they didn't believe they could find a literary agent, or whatever obstacle that was standing in their way. You don't need a publisher until you've written the book, and life rarely hands you the solution until you're right up against the problem. You know, there was no need for God to part the Red Sea for Moses while he was back in Egypt, okay? Had he planned that out and thought, well, I don't know how we're going to get through the Red Sea or how we're going to get to this new place, and so I'm not going to even bother to liberate these people from bondage because I don't know how I'm going to get them anywhere safe, then he wouldn't have tried, would he? But he came up against the problem with Pharaoh behind him, the desert all around, and the sea before him, and the Red Sea parted. Okay, when you're in the moment, the solution comes. There is a way. There's always a way. With every question, there is an answer. But you don't need all the answers now. You don't need all the lights to turn green on your journey before you leave the building that you're in now. You've got to trust that those methods and systems and ways for you to accomplish what you want are going to happen when you're ready for them. So set out on your path. Yes, create some kind of a plan, some kind of how you see it happening, but rarely does it ever happen according to plan. Your purpose of your plan is to set you in motion so that you know what to do first, so that you start taking a step. The inspiration to get through obstacles comes as you are using your freedom to choose to move your feet. You have the ability to take action, and taking action is critical. Start moving your feet, do what you know to do, and trust that the doors will open when you reach them. I hope you'll join me for my next workshop on how to create your own amazing life, and we'll be learning lots of good things like this, as well as moving some of those obstacles out of your way.